finish this campaign. I know it's kind of hard sometimes to do
I'm back.
on stream while being consolidated by 2 hours a week and skipping some weeks here and there. I'm hoping.
Oh no!
I'm hoping to if we have a new cast member soon, then we can be more consistent and all that stuff. So, yeah. But
Okay.
hello, Twitch. How are you?
Twitch. Sorry. ASMR. Twitch.
I'm closing my G. Oh wait, never mind.
Going back to hell.
I'm sure you have many choices of hell content, and we're so glad that you choose Happy Hell Hour on today, June 23rd. How was it, June 23rd?
It was a good weekend this weekend. I don't know today is the 23rd. That's weird because it felt like the beginning of June last week, but
Yeah. What a year this month has been.
And it's been my birthday for so long,
Yeah.
Yeah. Birthdays. Oh, it was Sam's birthday on Friday.
The camera situation, as you see, Josh's camera is broken. That should be fixed next week. And Kim is not feeling well, so she is not here either. But we're so glad all of you are here, whether listening now, today on Twitch, or in the future on YouTube, or if you hacked into my computer and stole the files, whatever that means.
I do that.
Yeah.
In the far future on my OnlyFans account.
Yeah, that's true. That's the rights that we have for reproducing on y'all's channels. You can post only to your OnlyFans these podcasts.
I like the reproducing on your OnlyFans. This is very good.
Nothing original here, folks. So, how's everyone doing today?
So good.
I'm good.
Great,
I'm okay.
Tim. I just finished making a new playable character race.
Oh my
Ooh.
gosh. What is it? Can you tell me, or is it secret?
I'll fucking tell you. I don't care. I actually changed the name. You encountered them, and you encountered kind of a beta version in a little fun adventure we did. Essentially, they are kind of like sentient polar bears, like humanoid bipedal polar bears.
Yes.
Got to rebrand a little. So basically, imagine like a polar bear that walks upright, but their white fur has a very faint, like bluish purple tint to it. Also, that kind of moves around, or is kind of not all over them. But the Calden kind, they're native to the Shadelands, and they can do some cool shit. They're jovial sorts, but fierce if angry.
Purple bear.
Whitish purple, like mostly white fur, but like with like it's almost like if you look at them from the right angle, right? It's kind of like this effervescent.
Like a scene bear.
Yeah.
Is it like
Stop
Eorg
ruining my-
Bernenson from the Golden Compass, or because those are a little bit of that's a mix between like they're a society of bears, but they're not super bipedal, but they're kind of
No, these are super bipedal. They are like
tight. I love it.
Yeah. They're large humanoids with white fur and slightly bearish features, but more human faces, human-y bear
A
faces.
couple of them are tripedal, if you know what I mean.
What do you mean? Your
I don't.
eyebrows are going up and down a lot. I don't understand. I hope one that your Kickstarter is successful just because, but two, I hope it gets so successful that you're just inundated with furry porn of your polar bear race.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, that'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah. Bears. It's right. It's right there.
It's just right there.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I am just now noticing at my apartment that everything in the world is trying to make sound right now. There's a dude with a weed whacker, a car
Can
alarm.
hear it.
If you do hear wild and crazy stuff, my bad. I don't know why everyone's decided to wake up just now.
It's just Foley work. I mean, you guys are in battle.
True.
So, you know,
Yup.
who says there's not... Like, a weed whacker would be perfect, because that's all the sturges flying around you. So
There you
that
go.
actually I do want.
My spells canonically sound like Karloff.
Speaking of, recap's gonna be real light because I forgot to do it and I did it this morning. And I was like, shit, that was 2 weeks ago, which was actually like 2 years ago. So, but I think I did an okay job. I know I didn't.
Before I do it.
I'm sure it's fine. Let us get into it, friends. Thank you so much for joining us for another installment of the Happy Hell Hour. I, of course, am... Oh, hi, Trent. Hello. I, of course, am your Dungeon Master, Tim Lanning, and joining me is Pat Edwards.
Hi, all my buddies.
Brett Eagleston. I
That's-
say Eagles because of your Twitter handle.
Yeah, it's just Brett Eagles is fine. We can just
Well, it sounded like you
that
were
I have a
saying-
name.
Like E was his middle initial, Brett E. Gulston.
E. Gulston.
I didn't
Yeah.
call you Brad, so I'm happy about that. And Josh Bigeman.
Yo, what up? It's me. I'm out here smelling musty.
Thank you. Kim is, as I said earlier, under the weather, not here, but that is okay. So, we just found out that the new Dungeons & Dragons book was announced this past weekend. It's D&D Icewind Dale Rime of the Frost Maiden. So that kind of gives us a target to end by. So can we finish this adventure by around September or so? I think it's when it's releasing. I think we can do it. Ooh,
We can if we all die today.
That is true. I put my second headphone under my shirt and I touched it, and feeling the mushy headphone cup under my skin when I didn't realize what I was touching, that scared me. I thought I had a numb boil or something on myself, and I hated it. I hated to feel it. Sorry.
That went a different direction than I thought you were going. I thought there was going to be like the dulcet tones of your voice massaging my nipples kind of a thing.
That's really funny.
Right, give up the ASMR thing, man. Come on.
You know what? It's in my head today. I'm sorry. You guys have to deal with it.
That's fair. I respect it. I respect you.
You asked me to be here.
You have to deal with me. But we are going to have some guests on in the future we're excited about. And in order to make Kim's absences more palpable for everyone, because we miss her so much, but obviously we don't want her to feel like she's letting anyone down, which she's not. But just to be extra safe, we'll probably be adding another cast member sometime soon, which I'm excited about. But we have a couple guests lined up because it's such a tough time, 2 p.m. in the middle of the day, Eastern Standard Time. Tough time to get people to commit.
I want to like put this in the universe. I know it's a lot of pressure, but I would love us, and this is kind of in my brain because we just recorded a special episode of Let's Rewatch last night where we did kind of a weird format where we did like a 2-hour discussion just about the MCU on the whole. Because Ash, our co-host, hadn't ever watched them, and she just finished an entire watch of the entire MCU over the last like month and a half, and it was a really fun arc because she went from kind of a naysayer about them to loving them by the end, and we've had a lot of great people. Tim, can we endgame this?
Okay.
We gotta get Justin back, we get Taya back.
Yeah.
And just, we're
Open
gonna
the
have some
portals.
guests.
Open
Yeah.
some portals. Yeah.
I want to endgame this.
I have like a 30%.
I'm putting it out there now. I'm putting it into the universe now.
I mean,
That when we kill
exactly.
the fight with Zariel.
Two Swords picks up the hammer.
Yeah, I mean, I want. Well, Zariel does have a hammer, isn't that fun?
Like
all of those people are always welcome to
Pasha.
come back. But I would love to be like, hey, can I? I'm gonna call in. I'm gonna call your boss and pretend to be your parents and say you're sick today. You gotta play D&D. Hopefully, I don't know how Justin will ever not be so busy, and I don't know if I want him to be less busy. I don't know if accidentally wishing your comic book art friend to be less busy is like a weird curse.
Nobody buy Dryads. Nobody.
Yeah, I want him to be so busy that he can't even G-chat me ever again. Is ideally the curse I want upon him to be.
Like Beef picks up one of my swords, and I'm like, I knew it.
I love it. I love it. But yeah, so what? I think we can finish within 3 months, maybe. We're now in a kind of an interesting area. Maybe not 3 months, but maybe by 4. We'll see what happens. Anyways, let's get into it. Unless there's anything else. Anyone?
What's
has...
this hype train going on in the chat over here?
Thank
All
you.
the subs.
Thank you.
Yeah, we already hit level 4.
Thank you.
Dang.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I love
Very
you
exciting.
Pew, pew. All right, 2 swords. Can we
all. Yeah.
hear you?
Dear Diary, how are you? Me? I'm great.
Great.
Okay, so I gotta make this quick diary, and you'll know why in a second. So we found a place to stash the baby and rest up after our numerous encounters. We continued on our epic adventure until we, well, I don't want to make Karloff feel bad, but I believe the technical term is crashed. We crashed into a metal tree. Oh yeah, they got metal trees in hell. So then we saw like a bunch of people impaled on said trees because, hail. And we decided to do the merciful thing and start putting them out of their misery. I totally sliced this one elf guy's head off super easily, quick, clean, one swing. Yep, totally painless for him. And then these like bug bat monster things attacked us because I think we were killing their food source or something. And then this rad-looking devil knight showed up, and he's mean mugging me. So that's why I got to go and make this quick. I'm gonna go kill him now. Bye bye.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, dang.
I feel like I shouldn't have shocked all the trees and started this fight.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that's
Well, we're in it now, so
Yeah, let's do it.
no takesies backsies on the death that we've wrought.
So it is a situation where oftentimes I like to tell my players how they either fucked up or how they didn't fuck up or how they would have fucked up regardless. When I shouldn't, I should let you guys wallow in self-doubt. But let's put it this way. Let's say in order to you're on an airplane, right? And in order to get a little glass of Chardonnay, you got to press the button right up there in order to get them to come. The insult are the same; they will come and give you your Chardonnay. No, with that in mind, what you did was you ran up and pressed every single call button on every single button above everyone. So again, it's just it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Dope.
Okay, so to remind everyone, Beef, we're gonna keep the same initiative. You're first, then Gnash, and then the Sturges, and then Karloff, I think, and then 2 swords. Now I will roll for our new friends that are here. I don't have to. I'll click the buttons.
How many of the Sturges are left?
11.
Good. Oh yeah, shit. Do you still know like who of us still has one on inside of us?
Absolutely not. I don't. I think 2 swords has 1. Oh, you have 2 swords has 2. I don't know about the rest of you. I meant to go rewatch it, and then even as I was saying it, I was like, I'm not gonna remember. So, 2 swords has 2 because I wrote that down. Stuck in them. Beef, I think, has 1.
Wait, one of what now?
The Sturges.
Remember they like
implanted
latch
in you?
onto us.
Yeah. Whatever one Sturge attacked me and died.
Proboscis eye.
Yeah, I think Nash's are gone. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna give 2 swords 2, Beef 1, Gnash 1, and assume you guys are coming out on the top of that as well. And then Karloff will do a little bit of Karloff stuff, but not a lot, as we like to do it. Karloff sees the car and runs off to fix it. No, you all know how it is. Many of you in the chat have played Dungeons and Dragons with friends, and sometimes they can't be there. I do have a book, a supplement that's like why the adventurer can't be there, make that session. But since our sessions are shorter, they're just not here. Not a big deal. But I do want to figure out a fun, weird way for Karloff to be able to disappear every now and again. But I think her being hyper focused on like a thing helps just as much as anything. So okay, did I roll? I did. Let me put.
I mean, I can give you an idea in real time. Some like devil version of a tinkerer, artificer, like appears before her and like wants to make her an apprentice and whisks her away for training or missions.
Yeah, she just like goes into the tech zone inside Bear's belly.
I am here to fuck with your schedule.
Okay, so you have 11 Sturges. 1, 2, 3, 4 of which are still implanted into your bodies. And then about 300 feet away, you see that flaming horse with that spooky fella that looks somewhat similar to the one that Mean mugged at Two Swords. And again, it's a cinematic camera. You're 300 feet away, but yet you can see them as if they're only 20. So, Beef, what would you like to do?
All right, so what's up with this quick time event? How far away is he?
300 feet, and then you have
Dibs.
Too far.
Then you have just a swarm of 11 Sturges all around you.
All right, I would like to.
Lightning them.
I made this way too tiny to read. I would like to. I've got 2 of these things in me.
You have one.
One.
I have
Okay.
2.
I just, I'm a little more concerned about my own safety than helping everyone else out right now because I tend to get out of the fight real quick. So I'm just gonna flex real hard, while this guy's trying to suck my bloods, and I want to do the effect of shocking grasp, but in character, I just want it to be that I flex real hard and popped him. So shocking grasp is my role here. And that was a real shit roll, but I get plus, so that's a 13.
I should be looking at the stats and not chatting on Twitch. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, wow. 13, you said?
Yeah, he's in me. Let it be known.
Yeah.
The contact is already there, but
I know, but their AC is 14. I know.
Are they wearing metal?
No, I think it's just because they zip a lot. They're fast. They have high dex.
But
So
he's
yeah,
in me.
you go, and then it kind of moves its like butt up. It is embarrassing.
Dang. I flex, and he just takes more blood, and like fuck.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Beef.
All right. That was it.
That was it. All right. Yeah. Okay. Gnash, you're up. You have 1 inside of you, and a swarm of 11 more, plus
Hell
that
yeah.
guy 300 feet away.
Jeez. Okay. So last game I put my Hexblade's Curse on one of these Sturges. I don't know which one because I thought we would be done with them by now. But
Yeah.
I am just gonna start swinging.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
1 Eldritch Blast is going to hit the one going to aim at the one that's on me.
Okay.
The other Eldritch Blast is going to go for any Sturge J on the list.
Okay.
All right.
If you're targeting one that's flying, it doesn't really matter. I'll keep track of that. If you're just tell me if you're targeting one that's inside someone.
Okay, yeah. The only one I'm going to tell you that's inside is the one on me.
Perf.
Side note, or sorry, because I don't want to forget, Brett. I gave you Bardic Inspiration like
Oh,
toward the
fuck.
end.
Well, I'm not
Oh, yeah.
using on one fucking mosquito, though.
Yeah, you have a D6 though. Just so you know, you have a D6 though to use still on a
Okay,
roll.
so the targeting me one is 16,
Okay, that hits.
and
Okay.
that damage is.
Don't roll it. They have 2 HP.
Oh, okay. Well, I do 4 damage. Then the one that's flying around is going to be a 25 to hit,
That hits. Dead.
and yeah. So I just click, click, boom, boom, 2 of them down.
Pop, pop. They both pop up with disgusting, acrid ozone and blood smears. The rest of them swirl around in a gross way, and they just look at you with cartoon beady eyes as if they were from the hit game Cuphead and not the games or the cartoons that Cuphead is based on. And they dive at thee again. All right,
geez.
time to click attack 9 times.
Okay.
1. Oops. Wait.
I can.
While he's doing that, I'm just out of character. Brett, would it be cool? This might be a little metagamey. Is beef? Are we all stuck in this together, like with the swarm around us? Tim?
More or less, yeah.
Okay, so like someone like beef might benefit from being able to get some distance between himself and the swarm.
I mean, that was my first step from the start of this fight. Was I was supposed to be away a little bit, and I think they just flew to me because they got wings and such.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we just gotta get rid of these guys, and then we can be a little bit more
Yeah.
see with moving around.
Well, I have a thing that can give him like some free movement without taking an oppo attack. Is what I'm saying. So,
Oh yeah, I also picked up a spell that would help me, and I didn't ever fucking write down what it does.
So 2 swords, you take 10 points of damage.
Oh no!
Beef, you take 5.
5. Is it something I could shield if I wanted to?
No, anything that's attached
Attached.
automatically does 5 damage.
Okay. Yikes.
So I should have rolled that 3 fewer times, so I'm gonna skip the first 3. All right. And we have 6 more, so you're each gonna get 2. We'll start with 2 swords. 2 swords. 1 comes in at you with a 21.
Yep.
Okay. And then the next one's an 8.
Nope.
All right. You take 4 piercing damage. And then it sticks in you, so now you're up to 3 boys. Sorry, I rolled so many of the same numbers. All right, Gnash, the first one is 21.
That hits.
19?
19 damage?
No, hit. Sorry.
Almost.
The fear in his voice.
Yeah, both of those hit.
It's a bug with a stinger that's actually a Vorpal sword.
Right, I was like, what?
Infernal surges. It happens.
Okay.
Oh, do those both hit?
Both yes, both will hit me.
Okay, so that is 10 damage.
All right, both of them take 20 damage.
Okay. Damn. Okay, and then Brett, 19 and 10.
Ooh, I'm not gonna take that hit. I'm gonna shield.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, so you killed 2 in that round, so there's 7 left. 3 of which are inside.
And 2 swords.
2 swords. 1 of which is inside Beef. But then you see this horsey, just fucking like a jet come towards you.
Okay.
How much towards us? Is his movement 300 feet?
It is not. It's 180.
Holy shit!
Holy shit!
She's fast.
Well, I mean, with the dash action, it's.
Oh yeah, okay, that's true.
90 flying feet. So gets with it. It's now 120 feet away. And next up is your friend and mine, Karloff. I'm just gonna roll a d20, and if it's over a certain number, boop. I got a 5. Sorry, Karloff. Do you have multi-attack? I'll roll a second time. 19. Okay, kills a Sturge. And just because I'm mean, it is not one of the ones inside of you. She gets in and does a stab in a really cool way. And I liked it. Okay, next up is Two Swords. There are 6 Sturges, 2 of which are flying around you, 3 of which are inside of you, 1 of which is on Beef.
Okay, so I'm going to plead a case that the ones on me that are actively stuck to me, if I want to, that there should maybe be a little 2-hit bonus advantage of like they're just right there, and
they're
just
simply not. You know, I know.
I feel.
I agree.
You ever try to use a sword on a botfly?
I agree with you, but you know it's just how it is. It's just how it is.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hit each of them, or I'll attempt to hit one of them. That is a 19.
Hit. Dead.
Okay. That is a 16.
Dead.
And an 8.
Not dead.
An 8?
So, you know, armor class, as we all know, is
maybe it's in my back. So I'm just like,
yeah.
like,
yes,
true.
that is a much better. In my mind, they were all in the middle of your chest, but you're right. That it's like they're attached to you, but yeah, you can't quite reach it. Your swords are able to cut them off with extreme ease.
You're just too jacked. Like you literally can't flex your arms far enough.
Damn.
Oh shit! No, I can't do that. Okay, that's my turn.
Cool beans. All right. We're at the top of the round, and you know them, you love them. Beef.
All right. So this person,
out of meat.
this thing coming at us is going to be here this round.
But it won't. I mean, that's again a meta. I don't know. I'm feeling very meta. It's not. It won't be able to attack because it'll have to do its dash to get to us.
But don't you want to be ready?
I feel like I'll be pretty ready if I don't have a demon mosquito bug stuck inside of me.
Sturge.
Yeah. How many Sturges are left?
4.
4. Okay. So, in character, Two Swords. Will you kill the bug attached to me if I shoot a thing at this fucking thing coming at us? Please, sir. I don't have time.
I mean,
for
sure,
both.
man. I got one in my back too, but yeah, okay.
You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Okay, but also get the thing out of me.
All right. Well, fuck. I'm either gonna get rid of all the Sturges or hurt the person coming at us. What do you want?
That's your character's call. I know what I do. But...
I know. I feel like, you know what? I have a thing in me, and I'm tired of dying, so I'm gonna get rid of the thing in me. And I assume, because we're all kind of near each other, if I were to Achu fireball, that I would nuke them.
Yeah.
All right. Let's just end the Sturgis fight. And I sneeze, and the fireball goes off around me, and it doesn't even fucking matter, right?
Because half damage.
Yeah. So.
I want to roll. No, I won't roll. Waste time. Yeah, they all try to dodge. One of them rolls a critical success, and in its eyes is like, haha, and then you're like, haha, and they all crisp down. I do like that you could have killed all 20 in the first round, but this is the best way to do it.
We are not great.
A huge plume of fire sort of explodes out, and sand and everywhere. The howling of all of the poor souls impaled on these metal trees begins anew as this Hell Rider gets closer to you, and I mean that a couple different ways. Let me just mark off.
Also, I use all of my movement to get as far away from the Hell Rider as possible.
Good. We're going to have confusing math. All right. So you were 30 feet past the other people. I'm fine with that.
150 feet away from the Hell Rider.
Tight.
It's a real pyre situation, ain't it, Tim?
Yeah, I know. I feel like this is punishment. Okay. Gnash, you are up 120 feet away from where you're standing right now. Is a horse with a person with a sword just really pointing at you, ready to take you to Ruby Tuesday and not tip.
Damn.
Fuck.
Okay, so as of all of the Sturges dying, my Hexblade Curse heals me, which is good. I love it. For my next trick, I am going to. You said he's 120 feet away?
120 feet away.
I am gonna target the horse with. This just makes it so you can't heal with 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
Because my max range is 120 feet.
Tight.
Okay. First one is an 18.
Hit.
And that is 10 force damage. The second one is another 18. And 7 force damage.
7.
17 damage total across both shots. 10 and 7.
Perfect. Okay. I'm going to move us to the random battle map just so I don't have to do as much math. It's not going to really matter because it's not really how it works. But let me move the tokens over as well.
I mean, it helps you out. I'm always about it.
Yeah, I can just do easy math then. Does he have a special one? Haruman. Okay, so as you hit this horsey, punching through the ground to your right, Gnash, is another tree, another metal horrific tree.
Jesus Christ.
And upon it says, Gnash, crime, striking an officer.
Oh, lame.
And now you have a new apartment, and this apartment is crucifixion tree. And
You done
I
caught
don't
a
like it.
You done caught a charge.
I immediately dislike this tree.
Yeah, not good. Not good. All right, let me grab the second token. I can spell Nightmare. Oh, I didn't. They're big. I always forget how big horses are. I know we had a good laugh. We had a good laugh about that. When we fought the horses before. All right.
Horses are really big.
Yeah. Well, they're long, but they always be moving. Horses be moving. Okay, so the horse goes up and 30 feet. That's weird. I like that.
No.
I like that. This I like. Okay, the horse goes. I guess all the way up to you, Two Swords, and kind of rears up in such a cool fucking way, and then the Narazibo, that's a hard word to say. Narzugon points their sword down at you and says, "You will die today. I will add you to my prison of flesh." And just light flashes deep and crimson within their eyes. Karloff misses. Two Swords. What up, my friend?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So they're like right up in my grill.
Right up in your grill.
We are going to do. Just double checking something. Yeah. I'm just gonna do this.
Oh, sorry. They are 10 feet away from you.
Okay. Well, I'll close that gap. And do I need to specify horse or knight?
You do.
Okay. Yeah, we're in hell. It's survival. God, don't judge me. I'll target the horse, and we're just gonna go.
I mean, saying horse is kind of
The demon devil horse.
Yeah.
The undead fiery devil horse.
The nightmare before you.
Magical
Nightmare.
creature.
Also, Two Swords is smiling. This is what he's about. Just combat, like not these little annoying bugs, but like a warrior fighting a warrior.
Yeah.
And that is 15 for the first one.
That hits.
Oh, sweet. All right, that one does 11 points of slashing damage. That is 17.
Hits.
That does, I swear, another 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
10.
Miss. It rears
Alright.
back as you kind of go to do a stabby, and your blade goes wide, and you're just able to dodge one of the hooves coming and trying to break one of your horns. But then, next to thee is friggin' Nerzugon. My name is Harmon. Welcome to my hill. You shall live here and scream forever. And
We'll see about that,
he...
buddy.
I need all of you to make a charisma saving throw. Now.
Oh boy.
Now. Do it.
That's a critical fail.
Oh, I got a 22.
13.
Ooh, oh, so low. It's the lowest. No, just kidding. Gnash, you are confused. You feel fear in your heart, but not the condition, as both Beef and Two Swords start screaming.
Oh God.
As they are both affected by the frightened condition.
Shit.
Whoa. Yoinks.
This is gonna be fun. Ugh. Okay. All right. I can do this.
Then, let me look up frightened, because I always get them.
Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight.
Thank you.
And we can't move firmly closer.
Thank you. And they don't get advantage on you, right?
I don't.
They don't.
No, it's just we have disadvantage.
Yeah.
So theoretically, if we run behind a tree and close our eyes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what happened in the killing time thing, right? Where
that's right.
the people
Yeah.
just like hid behind couches.
Or you mean that where you guys made utter mincemeat of my awesome, powerful warlocks and just fucked their shit all up?
Yeah, I guess.
I close my eyes and attack blindly.
Hey, if I can't see you, yeah, I can't see you. You know?
Okay. So he looks down at you, Two Swords, and with this flaming sort of hell sword,
I'm gonna get that sword.
he does an attack upon you. Boop. First he's gonna fly up in the air, 10 feet, a little bit, so that he's somewhat far from you, and he kind of like whips his sword out, and the flame. It's not fire. It's like roleplay fire, because he has a reach of 10. Is what I'm trying to say here. He has like a super big sword, and it's coming at you. Does a 15 hit you?
It does not.
Let's do it again. Let's roll again. Oh, 25!
That does.
Okay. Okay, you take 12 piercing damage, and get ready for this, Pat. 8 fire damage. So, and not roleplay fire, actual fire. 8 fire damage. I'm sure Two Swords hates that.
He's resistant to fire.
I disagree.
I disagree.
And then he sort of flies. I'm going to use the battle map A Kiss right now. And he kind of gets in the middle of all of you. It's going to kind of... I'm going to keep the Nightmare as the person. Beef, I didn't upload your thing. You're going to be Tico for this fight. So... Oh, no, I made you Rhea, but you'll be Tico. Lulu's kind of in the car. She kind of hid a little bit. She's, I wouldn't say a coward, but, you know, I don't know. If you want Lulu's help, she can help. We need to probably have a mix of me playing Lulu and you guys asking Lulu to do things. That might help me a little bit, because I sometimes forget about Lulu. And then he attacks Gnash. Oops.
Okay.
26.
Jesus. Yes, 26 hits.
Okay. You take 17 piercing damage and 13 fire damage.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
17 and then 13.
Yes.
He takes 20 cold damage.
It just happens?
Yes, if you attack somebody who has armor of Agathis and I still have the temporary hit points, every instance of hitting me while I have the temporary hit points will deal 20 damage. But I don't have any more.
What type of damage is it?
Cold damage.
And so you said 20 damage?
20 cold damage.
Tight. All right. He's like, ow! You freaking jerk. I should execute you now, but I'll make you be tortured for all of time on that tree right there. And then underneath the line of assaulting superior officer, it says, using the elements as they're not intended. Next up is my friend and yours, Beef. Beef, you are just so afraid.
That's fine. Here's the thing: is Beef was afraid before.
That's
so
his
Beef-
secret.
Beef is always afraid.
So I'm not Tico.
No, you're Tico.
Oh,
Right, 'cause
because
you
I
were-
thought I was running away.
Yeah, how
previously.
far?
I was supposed to be 30 feet away from the group, away from the horsey boy.
Yeah, so you're probably like one square over, I think, or two.
Anyway, I want to continue my retreat.
Yeah.
And move another 30 feet away.
Okay.
But then I'm gonna during that run, I'm gonna pull out my wand of lightning bolts and use another charge of that bad boy.
Okay.
And our jockey will have to do a dex save.
What?
Dex save on Mr. Horseman.
Mm-hmm.
Dane's Bojack.
So you want to hit the horseman?
Would it hit both since they're connected in such a way?
I don't know.
It's 100-foot line that's 5 feet wide.
Oh, so yes.
Okay.
Justin, I'm just using an old battle map, and I hadn't uploaded the new beef art. Why don't I upload the beef art now? Why?
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
chat. We have beef artwork as of today. Our wonderful friend Justin took time out of his insanely busy schedule to
It's a good art.
Yeah, I'll get the full art soon. But thank you so much, Justin. Please buy Dryad everywhere you can.
Yes, sexy.
Heedy dee doo doo. Where am I clicking? Upload. Will you guys see my folders? Please don't. Logos. Hell Hour. Portraits. Beef Token. I should upload this to my folder called Pictures of Ham. I like to have fake folders for whenever people see my desktop. But can I get a? Let's get a bit. Look at that beef. Look at that beef. Look how hot beef is. Don't we love beef, folks? Thank you, Justin.
Look at that Jim.
Yeah. Look at that man.
He's so hot. Love beef. Okay. What were you doing? Oh, they both failed. Right?
Oh, they both failed, so they're going to take 23 points of lightning damage
No.
each amundo.
Why?
Yeah.
Lightning damage, you said?
Lightning.
23, you said?
That's the number.
Fuck. Okay.
Oh yeah.
A horrific tree sprouts in front of you while you're sprinting, and you just narrowly avoid dodging one of its tines of metal, and above it says Beef Johnson, crime, assaulting a superior officer.
Yeah, let it be known I was using the lightning in the way nature intended to strike people.
Yeah. That, for some reason, he doesn't mind.
Well, okay.
Wait, superior
that
officer?
was a great round.
Is he in the core with me?
I don't know. That's just what the book says. Well, technically, yes, you are a guard of Elturel. Harriman is a former person connected to Elturel, so yeah, you might be sort of like a you are a highway patrolman and he's a Delta Force, but there is a connection there.
All right. Well, then, fuck. I'm like, oh no, not a superior officer. I'm gonna be reprimanded.
Wait, was it a saving throw?
No, it was a dex save. So you failed the dex, and they just take the damage.
Yeah, he would have gotten an 8 instead of a 3, but still.
Thank goodness, most of my actual attacks are all fucking saving throws and not attack rolls, or I would be at serious disadvantage in this fight.
Oh my god, I'm just clicking the. I was just testing the dex thing to see if it was making it right, because I clicked the dex button instead of the saving throw, and he rolled when I was just testing to make sure it was working right. He rolled so bad. Okay, with this, the horse is so mad. Gnash, you are up.
Okay, all right, cool. Listen, I am having a great time right now. I have so many different options. All right, I'm looking at the horse. How does the horse look? Does it look okay? Does it look really hurt? Can I tell?
You can't really tell. It's pissed.
It's pissed. Great. I am going to. And what are they like? Because you said it flew up. Is it still flown up, or is it like?
Yeah, it's kind of like 10 feet in the air, above Two Swords ish, like to the right, sort of.
Well, listen, I have.
Oh no,
reach.
it's above you. It's 10 feet in the air above you. I mean, it doesn't matter for you because you can hit anything, but.
Yeah, I've got reach. I'm gonna swing twice with my halberd. See if you play Mercy Buckets.
Okay.
First attack is a 17 versus the horse.
Hit.
Cool. So that does 9 slashing damage, and I'm going to activate my Eldritch Smite and burn one of my spell slots.
Activated your trap card.
So the Eldritch Smite does an additional 1d8 plus 4d8.
Okay, let me interrupt you.
Sure.
What is the stack here? Does that how much damage did you do to the horse?
I did initially 9 damage.
And do you have to tell me if you're doing the next thing before you do the next thing?
Once per turn, when you hit a creature with your packed weapon, you could expend a warlock spell slot to deal extra damage and
So when you hit
stuff. So it only procs if I hit.
Okay.
It's like a paladin smite.
Got it. Look at this good beef.
Hell yeah, beef.
that
Okay.
full art is good.
All right, so I'm gonna roll my 5d8.
Okay.
That is an additional 22 force damage.
Okay.
Is the horse huge or smaller?
I think it's large, right?
That's a big horse.
It's dead though.
Oh, okay, cool. Because the thing is, my Eldritch Smite will knock it prone. So I whack it with my halberd, and then it falls to the ground prone, but
Okay.
it dies. But it does it anyway.
Yeah. Death, the ultimate prone.
Yeah. So now the rider of the horse, is he on the ground prone?
On the stack, he is in the air as the horse is dying. I don't really entirely know what the lore would that be. As the horse is freaking out in its last throes, he'll probably hit the ground or something like that.
Okay. because
I think he's still technically in the air, just as your thing gets in, as the horse is giving up the ghost, as the kids say.
Lamau. Okay, so then this is my second attack of my 2 attacks.
Okay.
Okay, this is much less a number in to hit. This is a 14 to hit.
Okay, that does not hit your friends and mine, Horriman.
Awesome. Cool. And then, because those were only my attack actions, I shall move away from the man, but because of my mobile feat, if I make a melee attack against a creature, whether I hit or not, they cannot take opportunity attacks against me.
You fucking jerk.
So I will move. What is this? 1, 2. Are these squares? I'm assuming these squares are 5.
They should be 5.
Okay.
Yes, they are.
And I can move. What's 40 feet? Is that how many squares is that? 5 is 25.
Which direction?
6 is 30. 8 squares.
That's a lot of squares. It's just you can go here. Oops.
Yes, I will do that. I'm gonna go here. And then for my bonus action,
Oh yeah, Beef. How far did you go?
A full 30.
All right, you're off the map. Goodbye. You fall.
Okay, and then I will use my bonus action to shift to get some temporary hit points because your boy is low as hell.
Don't do that.
And then our friend is going to collapse under the ground from the falling horse.
Mm-hmm.
Can the horse land on him comically?
Yeah. Yeah, you earned that. Yeah, I mean, you explode this horse with so much damage, and this whole clump of horse and man and armor hits the ground with a huge shudder, and you don't really see where horse ends and man begins, but you do see a little bit of thrashing as the nightmare's final bits of life and dissipates, and you see Harmon just kind of cut his way out of the horse and stands up and just shrieks, "Death to you!" And then underneath your tree, it also says misuse of company resources on top beneath assaulting officer.
Okay, that's everything that I can do. I'm just gonna hang out near Lulu and be injured as hell.
Cool beans, baby. 2 swords. Karloff is.
Can I make a? Do I have to make a check to see if I'm still frightened or not?
Yes. Yeah. At the end of your turn.
At the end of my turn.
Yeah.
All right. So I will have disadvantage on attacks or ability checks. But if I do something that makes him make an ability check,
there you go.
Such as Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
You whisper a discordant melody, but instead of a discordant melody, I get the impression that Harman is not a joke fan.
No, he doesn't.
So a joke would probably sound like a discordant melody.
So true.
Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna be like, hey, you want to hear a joke? If you've ever used a magic wand as a toothpick, you might be a red scale.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I forgot that this was your thing.
And you have to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm making a wisdom saving throw also.
Yeah, you also have to do it.
But IRL.
12?
Yes, he fails. All right. So he takes 15 psychic damage.
Okay.
Oh, also, it must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from me. Now, you're afraid of me. Actually, he's not fully afraid, but It doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground, such as a fire pit. So you take 15 psychic damage, and he has to use his movement to run away from me.
Okay.
See how you like it.
Good. Now I can just get this one. You saved me having to move. This is actually good for me.
Oh shit.
Perfect. Lulu's probably somewhere down here. Hello. Your friend made me run at you faster. He's a fool. And then he moves up to you, Gnash. And
Shit.
can I kill Gnash this turn? I'm kidding. Why would I want to do that? All right. Gnash.
Yes.
Make me a DC 17 charisma saving throw, please.
I would love to. Charisma's my strongest one.
Yeah, yeah.
Boom. 18 because of that +1 on the cloak.
Piss. Well, you still would have hit. Okay, he swings back and goes to clock you one. He's probably actually right here. Get a little closer to Beef, too. Ooh, actually, he's going to swing at you, Gnash, and does a 20 hit?
Shit. Yes, it does.
Okay. You take, 12 piercing damage and 26 fire damage.
Oh, I'm down.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
He rolled really well in the attack, which is dangerous, fellow DMs, to not just take the straight up. Oh, I guess it's not that much. Actually, that's less than what you would have taken. Holy fuck. Yeah. All right, you're down.
Yes, I am unconscious.
Shit.
I took a pretty
Wow.
hefty hit with a car crash, and I've been struggling to get HP ever since.
Wow.
Okay. Then he looks over at you, Beef. He's about 5 feet away, or 10 feet away, but he has long sword. And then he says, and he's like, "You will die." And does a 23 hit?
Fucking barely. Damn it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna die.
Oh,
That's it.
You take 12 piercing damage and 23 fire damage.
Yeah. Beef's like super in the death zone here.
Also, Tim, I didn't make my
one shot.
frightened
Let's see.
check. What's my frightened check I'm supposed to make?
Oh yeah, it's 17.
Wait, what kind of damage is it?
Got it. I'm not frightened.
Piercing and fire.
Fuck. Hold on. There's got to be a way out of this. Fuck. That's a bonus action. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna be down.
So we're both down?
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Um,
dead.
And then he looks down at you, Beef, and he attacks you again.
You fuck.
And
He's gonna kill Beef.
And I shit you not, he critted.
Beef's dead. This is no return for Beef.
You take 19 fire damage and
Don't say it. You might kill him.
38 or 19 piercing damage and 38 fire damage.
That's so many damage!
That is 3 points shy of no, hold on. 3 points shy of killing Beef twice over. Beef is super dead.
Okay. Beef and just
Beef is
as
slain.
a dramatic bit of once we get the Beef art, he's dead. So what happens, what you see, Two Swords, and what you kind of see as you're blacking out a little bit, Gnash, is Harmon grab Beef, stab his sword through him, and then throw him onto the trees, and Beef is completely dead and impaled upon a horrific metal tree. Brett, Beef was the light of my life. I've been trying to get him for a long time.
Every fucking episode.
I feel bad.
Now Beef's up on a tree, and he's like dead on the tree, and he's like, "Fuck."
Yeah, it's weird because actually what happens is he picks up your body, stabs you through, and as he rips it out, your last feeling is like obviously being on fire, being stabbed, being frightened, and you just feel your soul get ripped out. And then what you all see is Beef's body just get casually thrown down on the ground as if this guy was like a Silent Hill or whatever monster, and just throws the person on the ground, Beef's lifeless body. But Beef's soul kind of is what is crucified on this tree here.
Damn.
R.I.P.
R.I. Beef.
R.I.P.
Then, okay, well, so Beef, you're, I love you.
Fuck you, Tim.
You shouldn't have come to this guy's house.
Justin just did art.
I don't feel good about it.
Beef has a twin we didn't know about. Who's
I'm gonna delete this token. Okay, Two Swords, you're up, friend. Oh no, Karloff is. Karloff,
magically kills him?
let me look up Karloff's character sheet. I'm sure there's something I can do.
She throws a homemade grenade at him.
Karloff uses Revivify.
Yeah. Well, it has to be like True Resurrection or something. Because his... Oh, actually, no. She can't. She has to use Wish to get Beef back. Because of this dude's special powers. And Beef, just know that instead of coming back as a devil, you are tortured on this crucifixion thing forever. So you would normally come back as a lemur, or
I like to move it.
but instead you're here being tortured for all of time, and I don't like that. But maybe your friends can save you. All right, let me see. What does Karloff have?
A musket of devil slaying.
I'm sure Kim wouldn't mind. Okay.
Fucking grab my gear.
Grab my gear.
Deus Ex Machina it.
There's 2 wands in there that you can use even if you don't know magic.
All right, so Karloff
2 wands.
casts web, and
I'm gonna tape them to my swords.
he has to make a dex save. Okay, he did good. So that didn't help. Does she have a bonus? No. Wait, maybe? No. But Bear runs at you. But the good news is Lulu is flying towards you, Gnash.
Oh no.
But when Harmon sees Lulu, his eyes glow and says, "You, what are you doing here?" And Lulu says, "Harmon, this is not what you should be doing. I'm sorry that all of this happened to you, but I can't let you hurt my friends. I let you down. I let them all down. I'm sorry." And Harmon stares at Lulu with evil intent and just growls lowly in a horrific way. Two Swords.
Okay, how far away? Let's look at this thing.
Yeah, it should be accurate. So he is...
Is it 5 foot squares?
Yep, he is 55 feet away from you.
Okay. 55 feet away from me?
Yes.
Okay.
And you ended the frightened last time, so
mhm. Um. What else? What do I got here? 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 Sorry.
no worries.
Trying to
We're in,
decide.
it's a
You know
very
what?
tense,
I am
stressful situation.
I am going to pull out a potion of greater healing.
Okay.
Pull the cork out with my teeth, spit it on the ground, keeping eye contact with him. I'm gonna chug it, and I'll roll that right now. I'll see what it's 44 plus 4. That's a 3. A 4, so 7. Plus 2 is 9. Plus 3 is 12. Plus 4, so it's 16. I heal for 16
Perfect.
HP, and I will look at him and do like wave him forward and say, "Well, what are you waiting for, buddy? Come get some."
And he says, "Oh, I don't want some. I want all of it, baby." And he moves within 10 feet of you. And that's it.
Yes, the plan worked.
Nash, you I should have made you do a death saving throw, but I knew that Lulu was going to heal you, so I didn't.
Okay.
Can
Wait, did she? How much did you give me?
I'm looking it up.
Brett, look at your phone.
Boop, boop, boop. Sometimes the searching on this is not good. That's okay. I'm learning a little bit every day. All right, let me look up Holy Font. Lulu the Holy Font. Okay, you why is it not? Is it? Oh, this? There it is. Okay. Lulu casts Cure Wounds on you.
Yay.
At 2nd level.
Ooh.
And sorry. Cure Wounds. All right, so you get 16 healing points as Lulu casts that on you.
Yeah.
And she's going to, and that is Lulu's turn. But Nash, you are now up. You are, was it 40 feet away from, give or take?
Okay. Sweet. All right.
50?
I'm gonna cough a couple times and stand up.
Yeah, 40 feet away.
And let's see. All right, I'm not gonna get any closer. I'm gonna stay where I am, and I'm gonna cast on him a special move called Chill Touch.
Ooh, we love Chill Touch, don't we, folks?
Yeah, super great. So I'm gonna gently
give me an insight check.
An insight check. Okay.
Or perception, whatever, some sort of wisdom-based thing. Your choice.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me actually check something really fast on my shifting feature, because I don't know if this still goes on if I get incapacitated or not. Okay, so this thing says I stay shifted until I die. Is getting to reduce to 0 HP. That is not the same as death. That's just incapacitated, right?
Say it again. Sorry.
If like the text says like you hold such and such until you die, that's different than just dropping to 0 HP, right?
I don't
Or
know.
is it the same?
Yeah, I don't know. My assumption would be it would say incapacitated or something like that. But I'm not too sure why it would say die. I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure.
Okay, then I will follow your thing. If you want me to like drop it at 0 HP, I will. Or if you want me to keep it, I will keep my shifted form.
I would need to. Yeah, let me look at the feature now so I can see all of it.
Okay. Because the temporary HP are gone, so the only thing is whether I have advantage still on all of my wisdom checks.
It says until you die. That feels pretty explicit because you're not dead when you drop to 0. You're unconscious. So I feel like words are important. So yeah, I think you're still shifted.
Okay, so then I have advantage on my wisdom check, so I'm gonna roll another insight one.
Okay.
That one was better. Okay. The first one was 17. The second one was 23.
Tight. Okay, well, I think the 17 probably would have been enough, but now you're extra sure. Now that you're looking back on it, you're pretty sure the armor of Agathis wasn't doing a whole lot of damage to him. It was doing a little bit, but like you fought some people before in your day. You're a brave and strong adventurer, yeah. Whether it's a resistance or what, you might assume that it's a little bit of it's not going all the way through, if that makes sense.
I can dig it.
If you get one,
I can dig it. I'm gonna continue with this attack spell though.
Okay.
For it's not the damage that I'm after, but the additional effect.
Tight.
So it is one where I have to make a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
So I shall do so now. That is a 16 to hit.
That does not hit.
Damn. All right. Well then, F it, Tim.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm going to just kind of hang out.
Yeah. Just chill.
I'm still coming off of being unconscious.
Okay. You see Karloff kind of clamber onto the infernal war machine, and you hear the infernal war machine just go dun, 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 dun. And then Bear is going to run up and get right behind the Nerzugon Haruman himself, and then Lulu already went this turn. 2 swords, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna say, listen here, you walking tin can of troll shit. You got me madder than a wet owl bear. You done killed my friend. I'm about to take you out to the woodshed and tan your hide. And I'll, close the gap. And I'm coming in with some wild, angry swings with the swords. We're going to go left. That's a 21.
That hits.
That deals 8 slashing damage. Here comes the right, slashing hard with a dirty 20. And that's 9 slashing damage. The left again, 16. No? Well, I'm going to action surge. Do a precision strike with a booming blade.
Ooh.
From action surge.
Hi! I love this.
Hell yeah.
Because I'm mad as hell. That is a 19.
That does not hit.
For real?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, this guy is...
Can I use my inspiration? I have to say that before I roll.
Yeah, before. We're gonna... Yeah. I'll let you do it this time since you're in a dire strait, but to re-roll it. Because it is hard to hit, so I'm not afraid you're gonna hit. I'm sure you... I believe in you. And
21.
That hits! I want you to hit. Yeah, the AC is 20.
Let me make sure I tick that off. Alright. So you got those first 2 damages,
yes.
And then the booming blade is 14 slashing plus 2d8 thunder damage. So that's 8. Sweet. 3, 11. So 11 thunder damage plus 14 slashing damage. And if fucker moves, he's going to take more.
So 25?
On that last attack, 25. So it was
Okay.
the first 2 attacks plus that. Do you want me, I think they were...
Wait. How much does the booming blade do?
It's in my normal attack plus 2d8.
Okay, gotcha.
So it was 14 slashing damage plus 11.
Just for
thunder
the booming
damage.
blade attack.
Just for that last attack.
Gotcha.
All right. The 2 before that was 9 and...
Yeah, I already got those.
Okay.
I just want to make sure I wasn't confusing them. So you're telling me that he's shimmering now, and if he moves, you telling me if he moves, he's gonna get hurt?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Okay. Well, he looks at you, and he says,
And I spit on the ground. Not at him, because that's rude.
That is rude.
But I spit on the ground.
That's rude.
Yeah.
You will too join the rest of my prisoners, and a tree sprouts up, and it says on a plaque, 2 swords striking Imperial officer and spitting.
Yeah, we'll see who ends up on that tree. Motherfucker.
Spitting is gross.
He's gonna attack you. Does a 25 hit? We know it does.
It does.
Oh.
You take 15 piercing and 18 fire.
I'm going to use my last spell slot. And I'm resistant to the fire, but and well, let me make sure I do this. I'm gonna do this right, I think. What was the what was the piercing?
15.
15. Okay, let me take that real quick. And then how much fire? 18?
18.
Okay, so it would be 9, but I'm also I'm gonna do how much do I? It doesn't say how much. How many of these absorbed elements? How much of the damage do I absorb?
I think it gives you resistance. But
Sorry. So yeah, there'd be no point in that. Okay, I'm not gonna cast that. But
Okay.
so I only take half the fire damage though.
Yeah, so 9. So
Yeah.
total of 24. Okay. You still up?
Yep.
He's gonna slash at you again. There you go. Nope. Does a 12 hit you?
Nope.
All right, so the first one he gets in with such burning, where even you feel the searing of your scales, and it hurts so bad. But fortunately, there's so much space here between you and Bear, right on him. He can't wield his massive berserk-style sword at you, and he actually bumps into Bear, and then he gets mad, and then he slashes at Bear. And he gets a 26 on Bear, and he does 8 piercing, 15 fire on Bear. I don't know how much health Bear has, but I think it's like 30 something. So, and Bear says, "Ouch," is what Bear says. Okay, then that is, and if he moves, he's gonna get hurt. What would he do now? 2 people. Can he? Oh, golly beans. Yeah, he kind of growls at you. And, okay. Top of the round! Lulu! Lulu flies. How far is she?
I'll be back in 30 seconds.
Okay.
All right.
Lulu flies to 2 swords.
okay.
Kind of like behind him. And cures his wounds. At, I think I have to do first level. How many spell slots you got? Oh, I can do that.
How many spell slots you got in there?
No, I can do it. I never know how to deal with like NPC spell slots. I know it's not always explicit of when they can cast things at higher levels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to do it on first level. So let's see. 5 plus what is her spellcasting modifier is my question. I'll just click it here. Boop. Boop. 6. Okay. So Two Swords will get 6 HP when he gets back. Now Gnash, you are up, my friend.
Okay, sweet. Wow, this guy looks pissed.
He's pissed. He's cheesed.
I'm going to.
Oh, and while this is happening, your soul is being reminded of all the horrors of your life. You see Elturel crushing into the ground. You see swarms of demons and devils go over the city.
That's fucked up, Tim.
I'm sorry.
You know, here's the thing: is all of the horrors from my life are from like the past 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
damn.
Yeah,
everything was dope.
The past 3 days flashed before my eyes. Yeah, you've had a tough one.
So true.
I had a great life until y'all showed up.
Yeah.
I had a pension,
a Tuesday art class, a Saturday book club.
Tim killed me while I was gone.
No, you got 6 hit points back.
Oh, sweet.
Hell yeah, 6 hit points. Okay, all right,
yeah.
all right.
And Two Swords, how many hit points with those 6 do you have now?
34.
34. And Gnash, what do you have?
16.
Nice. We love it, don't we? Okay. Gnash, what are you doing, friend?
Okay, I am going to revisit my last strategy.
Okay.
Except instead of Chill Touch, I'm going to do Eldritch Blast because I need more. I need more damage on the man. So I'm gonna pinch off 2 of these bad boys at him.
Okay.
14 does not hit, which is great. 23.
That does hit.
Sweet. So that is 6 points of Eldritch Blast damage.
6 points?
Yep.
Okay.
That's force damage.
Let's see. Yeah,
Tim, how many HP does he have left?
1,000.
Don't believe you.
He looks hurt, you know, whatever. The shield he has in his left arm is kind of slumping down a little bit more, but he's ready and willing to get nasty. Is that your turn, my friend Gnash?
Yes, I have. Yes.
Okay. Karloff, having turned on the demon grinder, lets loose a harpoon at him, and boop. Oh, that's not good. Oh, okay. They both go extremely wide, and you hear her do a cuss. But then Bear does a slash at him.
One goes like over Two Swords' head. He ducks. He's like, "Ow! I like where your head's at. let's just lock it in a little better."
Oh, cool! Steel Defender. It's right here. I can actually know what they can do. Okay. Damn, I'm rolling terribly for Karloff. Kind of goes in and does a punch. It doesn't do anything. Cause hey, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hurt. Some of the gears are popped off from where the Harriman slashed at Bear. But now, Two Swords, you are up. It looks at you and it's growling and kind of like batting at Bear's claws and kind of keeping your blades away, and kind of glares at you and says, "I will not be the one to die. You will be joining your friend soon."
It's fucked up.
About to fucking see, buddy. So
From off in the distance, I'm like, You don't want to join me.
This sucks.
It's really not chill.
You just made the biggest mistake of your unlife.
Oh,
Because you're undead.
I've made too many mistakes to recount to you, fool.
All right. Overhead strike with Archibald in the right hand. That is 17.
Miss.
All right. And exactly what I wanted. I was faking him out.
Oh, right where you want it, baby.
Yeah. That is with the left coming in with a 26.
That hits. First one, you're not able to get a good angle on, and it kind of uselessly goes off his armor. Next one comes in as he's mocking you for not hurting him and gets him a little bit across the cheek, and a little bit of glowing orange blood goes down.
I was raising my hands in triumph because I rolled max damage on it, so 14 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then the last one's gonna be... Come on, Chris. A 20... What's 18 plus 7?
I don't
25.
know. All right. Well,
And that is 11 slashing damage.
what does it look like when you kill him?
I come in with like a jab thrust, and it goes right in his neck, under his helmet, between his helmet and his breastplate. Just through his neck and out the back.
Ugh.
It just sticks out all the way, and he's gargling on his, I assume, fiery blood. I assume,
Yeah, it's gross.
I'm like,
Yeah.
lean in and go, that's what you get for killing my friend, you son of a bitch.
Finally. Please. And kind of
Gross.
his sword drops to the ground, shield drops to the ground, and then he falls dead against the red, blood-soaked sands.
Can I pick his body up and
onto
slam
the
it?
tree.
Yeah, that's what I was about to do. Yes, I want to pick him up and slam his body, impale his body on the tree that was meant for me.
Okay. When you do that,
Oh no.
nothing
It
really...
was just supposed to be color. It was supposed to be flavor. I don't want any actual in-game.
We do that. All of the trees turn into a golem and fight us.
No, I mean this is basically his soul, more or less. Certain creatures, the way that I kind of understand it, you know, I'm sure there is like hard and fast rules. You are two swords up in the primaterial plane, but you're evil and you die. And when you die, you come to Avernus in your two swords, but spirit two swords, but still physical. If that makes sense. It's like when Goku dies and goes and trains with Kami. It's that type of situation. So that's what Harmon sort of is, and specifically a fallen paladin, where some of these creatures are, I guess the best way to describe it is their souls sort of intertwined with their being. There is no separation of them while in Avernus, because he is a devil now. So since you killed him, his soul kind of it's just gone, right?
I don't care if he's actually suffering or not. I don't, but it's just more of a like a fuck you.
Fuck
like,
you. Yeah. And as you kind of do that, you hear cracking from all the other trees, including this one, as you sort of see one by one the other hanging bodies, impaled bodies, kind of like start dissolving into sort of like dust, and just a little bit of radiant white light briefly is starting to kind of poke through some of the sky. Not a lot, but remember, it would be like turning on a flashlight in the middle of a friggin' lake at midnight. It's just gonna be a lot.
Mr. Stark, I don't.
So what
feel
happens to
good.
beef?
And yeah, you get in beef. Your spirit gets a few final moments before you go to you eat beef. For a few seconds, you had a fate worse than death, and a fate worse than what would have happened to you if you fought a different Narzugon. But in an odd twist, having killed Haruman, your soul gets freedom as opposed to becoming a demon. or a devil. So
Not stuck on a tree.
I am a huge fan of letting the dead person, regardless of how long it's been and how horrific of a death they had, to get some final words as your spirit is kind of dissolving. And yes, the way it's written, it's totally in-game.
Get back in your body. Jump in. Jump in. Jump in.
Yeah, just throwing his like bloody corpse on top of his spirit. It's
Get
like
in.
horrific.
Get in.
Yeah, I like float over to my body and then like possess it for a second. I'm like, guys, it's been real fun. Oh shit. And then like as I'm dissolving, like parts of me are just kind of like falling limp. I'm just like, ugh.
No,
Like,
that is terrible to look at.
don't. You better make this worth it. I'm not gonna get my pension.
And Lulu's kind of flying around you, and you can tell that she's like kind of trying to do something, and she's just crying, and nothing's.
It's like
nothing's
two
really
swords. I love you. Oh, he's so sad.
He sort of just kind of sits down, not even taking a knee. He like sits down, just kind of like just his knees up, and just kind of like this, and just kind of sits between their bodies for a little bit.
Hold my hand.
Which one?
This shit. The other one.
Yeah, your ghost as it's dissolving, like hold my meat form.
Hold my meat.
Oh, we had some good times, buddy.
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry I couldn't save you. I didn't know he was gonna eviscerate you like that. He used to be such a brave paladin, but now well, at least you've made the Avernus safer, and Beef, your sacrifice. We will stop this. We will defeat Zariel.
Yeah, man, Lulu, your friends suck.
Yeah. That's true.
Now I'm just like, all that's left is like my upper torso and head, just like.
Yeah, it's little bits of kind of like
the worst to look at.
blowing away. Like the way it's written is completely the snap style from your adventures.
I said I wanted Endgame, not Infinity War, Tim.
Right? Like, damn.
Wait, wait, where am I destined to? Am I?
So I'm not entirely sure lore wise. I think nothing, to be honest with you, if I'm reading things correctly. I'm not positive. Yeah, I think nowhere.
Dope.
You're a Christian.
Nothing.
Yeah, so you don't get to go to whatever your god was, but you're
This really is
saved.
an R-Tax moment.
But you're saved from an eternity of other things, if I remember this correctly.
Okay.
I'm not positive
Did you
on the
have
lore of
any
that.
kind Yeah. Did Beef have any kind of like shitty melee weapon? They just never used like a sword or a.
I had a sword.
Okay. And you like anything like a necklace or anything like that? That's kind of like.
Fucking,
Like
are
a
you
robe?
are you looting me while I'm dying, bud?
No, I was gonna make a memorial. I was gonna stick your sword in the ground and like
Listen, man,
wrap your cloak around it or something.
Yeah, and do you want? I mean,
I was a bit
Beef.
of a sneakerhead. Like, just take the shoes, keep them safe.
Sneakerhead. Beef, you want to walk into the Infernal Engine and give your friends 46 minutes of car time? It will be unending torture for you as it happens, but then sweet nothing. Isn't that a joy?
Yeah, I mean, if that's the best thing we can do with the soul of the beef, then yeah.
No, that would be too awful to put you in there. I can't hear you scream like that anymore.
I mean, yeah.
Go get rest, man.
The screaming was horrible.
Go rest, brother. Go rest.
Peace out.
You earned it.
Yeah, the peace out meme. Yeah, and then Beef. Thank you so much, Brett, for bringing Beef into our lives. Thank you for being a lightning rod. For jokes about killing players. Thank you for what I believe is my first real character death as a DM, I believe.
Oh,
You
shit.
monster.
I believe that's the case.
He's tasted blood.
It feels. I feel so good and powerful, and I can't.
Tim's like, I am God now.
I am God
like,
now.
for real.
No, I feel bad. But less
Some of the
bad
dust
because
comes
I know...
back, and Beef's just like, fucking don't forget to grab my wands. And then
Yeah, don't forget that. But first thing I'll take your sword, I'll stick it in the ground, I'll take like your cloak, because I guess your wizard cloak would be like, and kind of wrap it around it like a flat, I don't know, like tie it to it in a knot, so it kind of like flutters out if there's wind or something.
Oh, yeah. Is there Hellwind?
It's kind of like a,
It's a little bit
it's like a little memorial thing.
Yeah, I mean his body's still there. Kind of a strange situation where, I'm not too sure again with the lore of being in an afterlife how that all works. But yeah, you can probably bury his body. Give it a
bring it with you.
Okay.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Well, yeah, Brett, you can send us whatever you had. We can do that offline. As far as
If we could tie him to the front of the Hellcar, and he could be like our naked lady on a ship, but naked on the Hellcart, the baby.
It's real dry in hell, so like, I'm not gonna rot. I'm gonna like dry up and be like a cool like, on
beef
the bow of the
jerky?
ship, just like
Beef jerky. God damn.
God damn. Well, I'm gonna end the DMing portion a little bit early, but if there's anything else,
well, I mean, one inappropriate amount of time is mourning. Two Swords will mourn his friend and be very sad. Pat Edwards is very interested in Haruman's gear.
Okay. Oh yes, thank you for reminding me. I completely forgot. I was trying to bring that up. Okay, so yeah, basically there's just a broadsword that has reach.
Fire broadsword?
What?
It doesn't deal a fuck ton of fire damage like he was doing to us?
That's from his inside. He has a shield. He has plate armor.
Oh shit.
What kind of broadsword? I mean, is there anything special about it?
No. And that is like kind of like the weird thing with how monsters are written, right? Is like, it's not really like sometimes they will say like, oh, they have this thing and this thing, but no.
I'll take the shield and like strap it to my back, like a turtle shell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. So much of the extra stuff is. Oh, he shouldn't have taken so much damage. Fuck.
Damn.
And Brett, you're kicked off the show. Congrats.
Fuck.
No, I was kidding.
all right.
You look down as you're kind of like recomposing yourself and getting stuff. Two Swords, and you notice these bits of spurs on the back of Harmon, and you reach out to touch him, and for a minute they kind of pulse with a little bit of magical energy, and you kind of feel like a bond with the dead nightmare or you feel like they sort of bond to a previous it's kind of like a vague feeling, like you look over to where the nightmare was and the nightmare's gone. It kind of faded away into nothingness. But this is something called Infernal Tack. Unfortunately, it starts to burn your hand in whatever the opposite of Radiant, or maybe it is Radiant, way. But RP damage, not real damage, because this is an object of pure evil. Karloff looks at it a little bit as you guys are maybe, collecting yourself, cast Identify, I guess you'd say, or something like that. And basically it allows you to tame and bind a nightmare horse, a horsey, but it is an object of pure evil and can only be wielded by evil aligned creatures. So maybe there's something you can do with this down the future with some this or some that. But yeah, it is just such an evil thing.
Okay.
In seeing the like,
seems valuable. I probably wouldn't use it, but maybe can I pull out a hanky so I don't touch it with my skin?
Yeah.
Put it in the back of holding.
Yeah, because it feels bad to touch. And just on like there's like saddlebags on the ground. There is 3 soul coins.
Nice.
Okay.
And 600 gold mixed between gold, silver, and copper. But you can just add 600 gold. I don't really care.
It's more than my fucking pension.
Damn.
And Lulu looks around as like there's still some lightning, and as the sort of bits of radiant light goes away and the landscape returns back to the shitty Avernian wastes. And she's like, I made a mistake and we should have never come here, and because of that, Beef died. I don't know if we were guided here and we learned because of it, or if I was wrong, and that will haunt me for the rest of my days, and I'm sorry to all of you, and I'm sorry to Beef, but I don't believe we can look back on this and question. We just have to keep moving forward, and it seems like, looking at the visions we got, I have it's either something called spawning trees, where we either need to go to a place where demons manifest, or a place where demons are destroyed. I should have seen that first. I don't know if we need to go to where the demons spawn or where demons die. But that is, I believe now, and definitely seeing my old friend Harmon, I know that either of these 2 paths should lead us to where we can go to defeat Zariel.
Okay. Let's find a place to hole up, rest, and we'll figure it out.
That sounds great. I would love to lay down for a minute.
Yep. Maybe even 2 minutes.
Okay, well, you go lay down. You don't have your beautiful orb of protection because Beef is gone. But yeah, you're able to find a little nook and hide. One of the fortunate things here is that this area is more kind of craggy and mountainous, with that kind of broken things sticking out. And, hey, the area that you're at is a lot less demonically or devilry tainted due to you defeating Harmon. So this area is actually probably a lot safer than it was, well, obviously, an hour ago. But yeah, you're able to park the car in like a little crook beneath the hill that no one can see. And that is where we'll end it today, with Lulu telling you that there are 2 paths ahead of you that she believes are the way forward. If, in my opinion, who knows what that means? Yeah. Sorry, Beef, for dying, but I'm surprised you were the first one to go.
Are you surprised?
Those early,
I mean, you never had hit points.
Yeah. Well, I'm surprised. I'm not surprised you died. I'm surprised that no one died under the bathhouse back in Baldur's Gate, because that place was nightmarish.
Damn. Yeah, that's true. I was there for that.
I'm
In
looking.
truth, beef was never meant to live.
Yeah, and you know, I've said in the past, one of my lore things is when characters die, I think it's fun for the person that plays them to sit out the next time. But because Beef was a guest character at first, I don't want to punish you. So whoever you play next, we'll chat, and you're free to be here next time. And I don't really know if I believe in that sentiment with what we're doing. We'll have to have behind the scene conversations if I kill any of you guys. But yeah, I look forward to who you play, and I have a few ideas of how it would make sense to introduce you. Yeah, because this place is weird. Hell's weird, and on top of dangerous, so it's not even that, like, obviously we just the same way that, like, characters not acting when their players are not there. I think if you play a D&D campaign, like, oh look, here's a new friend, let's automatically trust him implicitly and move forward. But cool. Anything else? Either end or early, shoot the shit. Up to you guys.
I've just got to digest this bad beef experience.
This bad beef.
Speaking of bad beef experience, Jennifer and I just watching the McMillionaire documentary series on HBO. We're only on episode 4, no spoilers, or 3. No spoilers for real life, but that fucking show is wild. It's a documentary about how the Monopoly game at McDonald's was rigged for the whole time. It is so good. I recommend it to anyone.
I've heard it's really entertaining.
It's like the FBI agent is a real big ham, and the mobster's wife, there's a mobster in it, is also hilarious and talks about, like, fighting her husband and the various goons and smoking drugs and stuff like that. It's we've got past the hilarious part and more into, like, the scary part, but the first 2 episodes are, like, so compelling, and the 3rd episode's, like, kind of scary, which is just it feels fake that we live in a, like, you know how we joke, like, how weird 2020 is. I mean, that's still true, but the fact that, like, you know, back in 97 or 87 or whatever it was, 89, that the mob was running the McDonald's Monopoly game, and one of the things is apparently, like, the top 3 earners for, like, the mob was, like, Al Capone, someone else, and Monopoly guy. And she's like, he made that much money. And I don't no spoilers, but, like, the way they talk, I don't want any spoilers for real life either, but the way they talk about it, like, there's some people that are, like, in the crime family, and I don't know how any of that works, but they're just like, yeah, he didn't go golfing. He only had, like, a golf club that was this big, and he didn't use it for golfing. He used it for other things. And they just, like, giggle and stop talking. It's like, whoa! But, yeah.
Man. Well.
That was intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was hefty.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. Thank you, guys.
I look forward to seeing what y'all do with my looted gear, because Beef had some OP shit.
Turn it over.
It's gonna be Beef too.
Yeah.
And I think you guys level up. I think.
Sweet, I hope so.
I don't really know.
I do have something I want to talk to you about, Tim, after the fact too, but it might be game breaky, but we'll talk.
Okay. Do you guys level up?
It's just because I want that. Because I picked up the shield. I'm throwing that broadsword in the bag too, in case we meet someone who needs a sword. I don't know. Yeah.
I'll tell you later if you level up. Beef, your character will definitely be a level up, just so you don't. Wait. Oh, what level are you guys now?
7.
Yeah, you level
7.
up.
Sweet.
Dope.
You definitely
confirm level up. I can hit the button.
Level 8. Level 8. You can hit the button.
All right, I'm hitting the button.
So as written, I know I was gonna say this off air, but just because I can't stop talking, there are 2 paths you can take as written. Because Lulu's like, I get an energy that's either this or it's either this. You should take.
Are we following an energies person?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the crystals. She touched a crystal. And
I throw in. I'm just gonna throw in a link in because I know I haven't been super promoty because of everything going on. But anyone who's following this who likes D&D stuff, obviously, can go to the redopera.com and follow the Kickstarter pre-launch. If you want a taste of the environment, I did a two-parter with Tim and Jennifer Cheek and Jane Ritt. The both of the videos are on the Twitch channel, and I'm working. The first session is a podcast in the Random Encounters feed, and the second one I'm polishing and editing that now. So check that out.
Yes.
And it was so fun.
Red Yapra. We've done all of the streams you've been doing have been awesome. The private off camera play tests we've done have been awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Also follow me on the Twitter, everybody. Twitter. I'm at Red Eagles, and you should do it because it would make me so happy.
He deserves it. God damn it! Oh, Brett, my water bottle's downstairs. I meant to bring up my
shit
water.
Oh hell yeah!
And I haven't cleaned it yet, but
yeah, Brett made actual merch for a 3 episode guest run we did on a Star Wars RPG podcast because our mercenaries became pyramid scheme drug dealers.
So. Yep. Actually, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna post it on my Twitter. Because I'm donating all of the money from the sale of those water bottles because I've got like 15 of them left to charity. Yeah, go on my Twitter and there's a little pricey thing that I'm going to repost. So help me get rid of water bottles and donate to charity.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we can find the rest of you cats and kittens online.
I'm at the Pat Edwards.
And together, me and Pat are on Let's Rewatch podcast.
Yeah.
We watch movies and stuff. It's fun.
Is it me? I'm at Josketh on everywhere you can stalk your exes. My branding is strong. That's at JOSKETH. And I'm just out here, shaking it for $1,
Mm-hmm. Cool. You can find me on Twitter at Tim Lanning, and this includes some of the various fun things that I/we do, from streaming, from podcasts, and things like that. But I'm just so thankful that you're here, so just keep on keeping on consuming that content. We love to consume it, don't we, folks? Yeah, all right. Well, thank you so much, everyone. We'll be back next week, hopefully with a guest, but no promises. But definitely, most likely, with a new Brett character. And I'm so excited to see what Brett will make when he knows it's going to be a permanent level 8 character. Not a permanent level 8 character, a permanent character that just happens
permanently
to be
level 8
yeah.
because he'll never make it out.
Yeah.
Because Tim has a fucking prejudice against any character I create.
Hey! You started the prejudice by saying, "Oh, I didn't know he was supposed to stay for a while, so I made him weird." That is not my fault. All right, thank you so much, everyone. Continue to protest, defund the police, Black Lives Matter. Bye.